Welcome back to the Junior Mints podcast. My name is Finnmints. I'm your host for today. Actually, scratch that. I'm always your host. Just kidding. Today what we're going to talk about? We're going to talk about something that I think we can all relate to. We're going to talk about pet peeves. So, pet peeves, basically defined as things that annoy the crap out of us. I'm using crap for a less colorful definition. I don't want to curse on this podcast. I've done that too many times. Got to keep it kid friendly. But yeah. So things that really kind of just it's like let's start with the easy one. Let's go into a category that we all can relate to when it comes to pet peeves. Driving. So, people who drive so slow that you can't even go the speed limit, you're going 10 miles below the speed limit. It's like, bro, what are you doing? Like, I was driving, where was I going? I don't know, I was going home one time, coming home one time from hanging out with friends and stuff, and I'm driving down the street, and it's like 30 it's like a 30 miles an hour zone, and I get behind this slow car that's going like 20 or 15, and it's just like zzz. And so when you're driving past someone slow, and they go into one lane and you go into the other, and you look over and you see who the driver is. Basically, when they're driving slow like that, I hate this with all my heart. Just hate it with them. That's kind of ironic, isn't it? I despise it. But I'm driving. That slow person would be next to me, and I'd look over and see who it is, and it's this. It'd be like this old lady, like nine times out of 10, just driving like this, her like white hair, and she's barely even tall enough to like look out the window. Like the window, like the door, the window starts here. Her head would be like right here, and she's just going like this. Or the other case where that would happen is they're driving slow and they kind of swerve, and I'm like, oh, great, it's an old lady, but then it's not. And I'd pass them, and I look over, and it'd be a person just, on their phone, or like they have their phone like right here, they're talking like, first of all, you gotta don't talk on your phone and drive. That's how accidents happen. And I'm just tempted one time. I'd be tempted. I've never done this, but I would be tempted to stick my hand out the window, make a phone sign with my hand, and just go like this. Click. Like, put down the freaking phone, you freaking moron. Blah. Anyway, that's just one pet peeve. I I am probably the most impatient person on the road. As weird as that sounds. People who can't drive, just stop or learn to drive better. I guess that's sort of a I can't really tell you to drive better because I don't. There's kind of a There's not one definition on how to drive better. Just don't be an idiot on the road. Pet peeves, huh? Oh, another pet peeve I got. Oh my gosh. Another pet peeve is when, and this is not any poke and anyone to know. I promise. No poke. I promise. I'm just saying this because it's kind of annoying, but it's not you anyway. So group chats, right? We'd be talking in the group chat and be like, oh, let's hang out, and then like let's hang out. Let's say like an hour or so, and it's just kind of like, okay, cool. An hour goes by, and you're like, who wants to hang out? And you text in the group chat again, and they go, or there's no response, right? But then the kicker is, you go over to their story, and they're doing stuff with that friend who's in the same group chat as you. What's going on? If I had a nickel for how many times that's happened to me, like, thanks for the invite, bro. I mean, I know you. I know we're in the same group chat. I'm smarter than you think. I know exactly what you're doing. Like, you'd see, like, I'd text in the group chat sometimes and be like, "Hey, you want to hang out?" Nothing for 2 hours, right? Go over to their story. They're hanging out with the same friend who's in the group chat as you, and it's just like, it doesn't sound like a lot, but it's really freaking annoying because it's kind of like, wow. So am I sort of an inferior friend or something? What's the deal, man? It's just like, dude, are you kidding me? Like, thanks. Like, that makes me feel a type of way. Like, and that goes for any group chats. Like, or like, here's one kind of adding on to that. When like, so like, let's say you have a small circle of friends, like 5 people, and there's 2 people. 2 of those 5 people you can tell are best friends, right? And it's just kind of like, yo, let's hang out. Literally nothing in the group chat, right? Go over to their story. Those 2 best friends are fucking biking around. I cursed. It's fine, but they're freaking biking around. It's like, dude, I, thanks for the invite. And or when they say like, oh, we thought you were doing this, or like we assumed you were doing this. You 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 can't just assume that. You know how much of a dick you look like when you say, oh my god. It's like, oh, we assumed you were hanging out with this person. Are you kidding me? It's like, come on, dude. Like, I'm not throwing shade at anyone. I promise. I just hate when this happens because I've had this happen to me multiple times. It's like, wow, thanks, bro. Like, dude, I don't even know. Like, it's just, if you're gonna say you're gonna hang out in a group chat and then you never do, but then you're hanging out with your best friend in the group, that's kind of a big middle finger to us because it's like, wow, are we not cool enough for you apparently? And I know I've said that numerous times already, but it just makes just and then just you at that point you either have to find a new friend group who won't do that or tell them about it personally. And they're not going to listen to you because they're just going to keep doing and they're going to keep going like, "Oh, we thought you were doing this." Yeah, it's fine. I don't know, just pet peeves. Oh my gosh. Or like one of my back when I was in college, different pet peeve here, but back when I was in college, um a small nitpicky pet peeve that I had would be like, I'm at the dining hall, and I'm waiting for I order my food. Like, there was one time in particular I was at my dining hall, and they were serving like ravioli, like, the big the things like this big, like different raviolis. I heard about it at my friend who had just sat down. So I was like, "Hey, let's go get some ravioli, right?" I go over to the dude serving it, and you can tell this dude did not want to be there. But anyway, I go over to the dude serving it, and I look down at the large, glorious pot of ravioli, and I'm like, "I'll take the ravioli, please." This person in particular, this guy reaches in and grabs one piece of ravioli. It was like this big, and puts it on my plate and gives it to me. He's like, "Here you go." I'm like, "Oh, thanks." And I'm just kind of like, I wasn't gonna be like, "Can I have more?" Because it's like it's like he could clearly see that I'm a tall dude. One ravioli ain't gonna do the business. One ravioli ain't enough. No, I need at least 5. But he was just like, he was just like, "Here you go." Okay. Well, this guy's a lazy ass. Anyway, it's like, I don't know, I don't know. Pet peeves are weird. But yeah, let me know down below in the comments if you guys have any pet peeves or something like that. It's just like, anyway. Thank you guys so much for watching and listening to the Junior Mints podcast. If you guys liked my podcast, please drop a like. Subscribe for more episodes of the podcast and other things too. I have been your host, Finnmints. Thank you guys again so much. And we'll see you guys next time. Peace.